Okay, next step. Okay, next step is keyboard. Remove the keyboard. I sat here and pried on this for a while because the instructions said lift this up. I'm like, okay. Stuck my fingernails in here and pried. Couldn't get it off without feeling like I was going to break something. So I went on YouTube and where else would I go? And they demonstrated that there's a little, you can actually see the keyboard. Oh, here it is. There's a little cutout right there, and if you push that, I lost it already because I'm looking. Push this little. If you push that in, you can feel it. Let me get my pointer here.
I went into this elevator.
Right there. I pushed it in with my finger, and I could feel it break free from the tabs. So now, the guy on YouTube came around to the top, started here, which I haven't done this yet, so he made it look fairly easy, but he's probably had the thing apart before. So, get my camera squared away here. We'll get started since I already kind of popped that edge up. See if I can get it started. Go back in and see where I started it again. Okay, alright, so now went back in and kind of pushed it back up with my finger because I think I actually reseated it when I pushed on it. So I'm just going to pull it up. You want to work towards the back because there's the connector is actually next to the let's see here. Kind of just working my way. Alright, to the front. Just popping these. I'm going to make sure I have this lighted out as far as possible. Anyway, you can see I've got it started all thanks to that little start right there. So now it's popping out. See if I can adjust the camera a little bit here. A little bit better. Alright, so now, bada bing. So awesome, thank you, YouTube guy. And so now the keyboard is completely loose. Just on YouTube, just look for DM4 keyboard replacement, and you'll find that video if you need help on it. But now you flip it over, and there's wow, 0 insertion force connector right here, which I believe disconnect it from. I think this is one of those ribbon cables, which I hate because. Alright, well, I'm going to need 2 hands to do this because I don't want to mess this thing up. So I'm going to shut this off for a second. Okay, I'm back. I'm glad I didn't keep tugging on the keyboard connector because it's a zero insertion force is what I'm trying to say, connector. The guy on the YouTube did it so fast I really couldn't see it, so I found another one. I just YouTube 0 insertion force connector. So I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a little black piece of plastic that's on top of where the connector inserts, and all you have to do is stick your thumb on that and pull it up. Okay, do you see that? It goes up and down, and that will allow you to take the ribbon connector out. So if I would have kept pulling on that like I wanted to, I was going to break it. So I'm glad I didn't tug on that too hard. Hopefully I didn't break anything, although I didn't pull it that hard. So, alright, keyboard is out. Now, we have 4 more screws. 1, 2, 3, 4 to remove, and then this entire top cover should come off, and I should be able to get to hopefully the hinges. So that's next. Just to note, these top cover screws I just removed from here, 4 of them. They are unique, so they're much shorter than the other case screws, so make sure you note that. So I've got those removed, and I'll see if this cover is going to come off. Okay, back. About ready to take the top cover off. There's 3 more zip connectors that has to be removed. One for the power button right there. One for the touchpad there, and I think one of these is for the thumb reader, maybe. I can't remember. So these all need to be removed. And once again, they are the zip connectors. So a little tab pops up on that one. On that one, you can see that back and forth, and then on this one. Alright, so now in theory, you probably need some tweezers to do that, but I'm just gonna see if I can get this cover off now, and that's probably gonna take 2 hands. Okay, I'm back, and I think the problem was I had missed a screw here, which I didn't think was actually holding the cover on. So you can see that. So with that said, all these screws in this compartment appear to need to come out. So I'm going to flip it back over and give this thing another try. Okay, I'm back, and I think I've got this cover ready to come off, I hope. I did pull out the little ribbon cables that I used, except for the power one, which a little difficult to get to here. Matter of fact, I don't know how I'm going to get that one in, but anyway, I'm ready to pull this one. I think I had that last screw removed. I think, yep, that was definitely it. Now it's real easy. Now I can take out this last cable for the power. So, a little confusing on the instructions on what screws you have to take out. So, be aware, it's pretty much every screw you can see practically. Matter of fact, I don't see, there's of course obviously this screw holds on the wireless, but the problem child in this case is in the hard drive compartment. As you can see, all the screws in the hard drive compartment had to be removed. So luckily I got the case off without breaking anything, and here we are, ready to get to the hinges. So we'll start back up here in a second. I thought I'd show the back of the cover here since I got it off. There's the touchpad, the power button, back side. Ribbon cable for the, that's the power button there. Anyway, so you can see, that's what that looks like. I think it's a metal, it's metal, so for the most part, might be some, this actually the top part is metal. I think this down here is, I don't know, obviously this is metal. There might be some plastic components to it, but that's what that looks like. And then with the cover off, we're going to start doing these hinges. They've got this little cover on, I'm not sure how they come off. And this is really dirty over here. So, once again, looks like, well, I'm going to go take another gander at the instruction booklet. But we'll see what it says about the hinges next.